Hello, Pisces. Hello, fam. I love you. Go, okay. Coming into your energy, the other energies have been kind of heavy. Yours is kind of heavy, but I feel like, I don't know, a part of me just wants to like love you and pep you up for some reason. Also, this fell out for you guys. I just want to let you guys know whatever you've been going through, you are divinely guided. You are looked over. You are loved. There's Jesus. There's Buddha. There's Mary. There's everybody. Everybody is there just holding your hand. Just trust that, okay? I just feel this overwhelming love for you right now. Especially when that fell out, it was really cemented. Just a few announcements. If this doesn't resonate with you, that's perfectly fine. Check your moon or rising if you don't know what that is. I have a chart calculator down below. You don't know what time you were born, perfectly fine. Just put in 12 and noon. It should be close enough. Actually, it should be pretty damn accurate. But, you know, if you do know the time, then hey. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's perfectly fine. There's a lot of tarot readers out there that are absolutely awesome, and you could check them out. Also, I am doing yearly energy readings. So, I am going to put that in the shop here soon. I am going to create an Etsy because I am buying my website, but I feel like there are certain things that would just work out better in an Etsy store. So that's coming up soon. Also, I am doing, the reason why this is going to be shorter today, or I'm planning on it to be, unless there's really a message for you that has been happening today. Anyway, sorry. I just got a message just now, and I'll mention it in the, there it is. There you are. Anyway, it's going to be shorter because I am doing love readings by element, singles and couples. So I'm going to be working on that tomorrow. I'm trying to get readings out from yesterday and today. It's been a crazy month, and I feel like you guys know what that is like. So I feel like you guys can really feel me on that one. Can really feel me on that one. Okay, so we got your card, the Moon, in reverse. So I feel like you guys probably haven't, like, I don't know if that came up reverse or not, but I feel like you guys haven't been feeling like yourselves. Dealing with your shadow side can be hard for a Pisces, even though your literal card is the Moon. It's still hard for you guys because you guys are the dreamers. You kind of like to romanticize things so that they're easier to love and deal with. Not in a negative way. I feel like being on that spectrum isn't a bad thing. I feel like it really does help you manifest beautiful things into your life. And it's something I deeply admire about you guys, but it can bite you in the ass sometimes, and I feel like it has. With the Four of Swords in reverse, you're recognizing how maybe those ideals of who you feel like you should be, who you are, or you feel like you are. It's kind of coming to light how not dealing with your shadow side. I mean, if you see her right side up, she's romanticizing the dark. I mean, that's a general thing. She's kind of like, it's good to see the beauty in everything, and you need to hold on to that. But there's also a difference between holding on to something beautiful and seeing it as beautiful and seeing it for what it is and seeing how it could be a beautiful lesson rather than just holding on to the image that you had in your head. Because the biggest thing about the swords is that it is your thoughts. And I feel like you're recognizing how your thoughts have made you imbalanced. Two of Coins in reverse. Because we have the Knight of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign, but I really feel like this is like you're trying to bounce back. Last month, you were kind of facing the fact that your shadow side was getting the best of you and you were going to have to face those parts of yourself. And I feel like this month, you're wanting to move forward. You're wanting to kind of get that fire back. It is Sagittarius season. But you're feeling imbalanced with the Two of Coins in reverse. You're wondering how you're going to get back to that point. How are you going to get back aligned? How are you going to, you're like, I know I can go for this. I know that this is something I can do. Because you guys are, hard workers. You guys can definitely manifest anything you want. But with the Seven of Cups reversed, there are a lot of masks that you're taking off yourself, which kudos to you, fam. Like, hell yeah. It could also be that other people are taking their masks off. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. This is a very motherly energy. You definitely need a lot of that energy within yourself for yourself right now. And I feel like you're taking off these masks so that you can be in that place. Queen, gender doesn't apply. What I'm seeing is that you're realizing how being in your head about things is no longer serving you. So to bounce back and find balance once again, because right now just things aren't feeling that balanced. So you're like, you know what? I'm going to face the hard shit. I'm going to do what I have to do to get to this grounded place, to get to this loving and warm energy. Yeah, because last month you were just kind of, it's kind of like in this photo, just things were just happening and you were just observing. You were just kind of like, what is going on? And it could be in the physical. It could have been in the physical, you guys. It really could have. But I also feel like with it being in your head, it kind of just felt like a whirlwind. I know that for me personally, I felt like it was almost a blur. November. Just so much happened so quickly. Like, how are we in December? And so it was really hard not to just sit back and observe, you know? Whew, you guys are on a roll. So, some good news. Right now, you're coming to some clarity with what is causing you to be imbalanced so you can hop back on your feet with the Sun card. You could be dealing with a Leo. But I do feel like things are coming to light. And not only are they coming to light and things are starting to make more sense about how you're feeling, what you're dealing with, what's going on in your head this month about whatever, whoever. I feel like this has to do more with you internally. So there's some clarity coming, which is awesome. However, you know, you guys want to be in this energy of the Queen of Pentacles and you're willing to take off the masks and quit deceiving yourself emotionally just so you can come to that warm place. But I feel like you need to move away from something. We have the Six of Swords, but in reverse. So I feel like also, this could be that don't get so comfortable just because you're recognizing certain things. And in this warm state, don't forget that there's work to do. There are things to move away from. There are things that are no longer serving you. Okay? Oh. Be surrounded by loved ones. There is love in your life. We have the Two of Cups. That fell out. That would be a great support for you. I also feel, and usually I think this is kind of the opposite of what I told you guys, but the message I'm getting is don't feel like you have to do this alone. Don't do this alone. Don't be alone if you can't be alone right now. You're ready. Like, I feel like you've been kind of withdrawn for a while, and now it's time to go into this Two of Cups state. This is soulmate. This is love. This doesn't have to be romantic. Could be. But this is the energy that is going to heal you. I think it's awesome that you guys have taken time to recognize what's going on within yourself. And not only that, but face it head on. Like, you guys are boss, for real. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, but we have the Star. So there are some wonderful things coming your way. I just want you to understand that this is all temporary. Because I honestly don't feel a lot of negative energy in the sense of the reality of the situation. I think most of it is influenced by your thoughts on the situation. The situation in itself is purely for growth. And I'm seeing that with the Nine of Wands. I'm seeing that with the Sun card. I'm seeing that with you taking off the mask with the Seven of Cups in reverse and coming into the Queen of Pentacles. You could have a significant earth sign in your chart, in a significant placement. The only thing is moving away from things that no longer serve you. And this could be emotions, thought processes, and everything like that. Page of Coins. Yes, like having some time to really have this enlightenment. Come to this realization. I feel like right now you're caught between, I want to be alone and I want to just work on myself. I don't want this like new start in love. I don't feel like I can invest myself emotionally right now, which is, I mean, you guys are Pisces. This is huge if you feel this way. Or I feel like I'm not worthy of it. I can't handle it right now. Realize I'm just not wearing my septum. But you guys, to be honest, I understand where you're coming from, but this is really what's going on, okay? I really feel like this is what, okay, I'm getting it now. Okay, so this is what you're feeling. This is what's in your head. Like new love, whatever, or this emotional fulfillment. It's not for me right now. I just need to be alone. I can't handle it. I mean, this self-reflection thing, I'm not used to it. I'm feeling emotionally drained. But really what's going on in your life right now, in the reality, is that you have done your work and you will continue to do your work, being reflective and going internally and working on yourself even more than you already have. But there's going to be, let love surround you, and don't feel like you don't deserve abundance and good things because of what you think is going on. The choice is yours at the end of the day, to be honest. But kudos to you guys for just being so open to this growth and so open to yourself. Hope. So you guys last month, despite everything that you were going through, did feel hopeful. And that's when the Sun card started to come in. The light started to shine into things. And we really kind of have the misconception that when the Sun card comes up, that it's just gonna be hunky-dory. It's like whenever things are revealed to us, the sun sheds light in dark places, it can be super painful, if not mostly painful, because a lot of times, getting back to basics, base chakra, you know, it shakes up our foundation. It shakes up our world, the sun, because we're like, wow, I didn't know that was something that I needed to deal with. That's incredible. That's weird. That's why I've been feeling so strange and out of my element. Why I haven't been feeling like myself, because this really shook my foundation. We have repeat cards. So you guys, if there is a soulmate connection going on, there's a lot of abundance with it. We have a repeat card, the Two of Cups. So just know that fertility, if you do want to get pregnant, there we go. But I really feel like this is just, this abundance is going to come from this place of love and this acceptance of love, and that you are worthy of love. And a new beginning for the third row. Perfect. But that is going to come with leaving some things behind. You can't stay in the reversed for new beginnings to go forward. But that is the promise here, is that you are going to go forward, that you are going to progress. And with the Two of Cups coming in twice, I feel like this does have to do with love. Not entirely, but I feel like this is going to be a part of your healing process. Not to say that you need that to heal on your own, but I do feel like since you guys feel kind of within yourself, and that it's just not going to, you know, these stories that you're telling yourself, I feel like this is going to prove it wrong, and it's going to bring this abundance into your life, this fulfillment, this love. And you're going to realize that you can be both a work in progress and a masterpiece simultaneously. It is possible, especially for you guys. So I did pre-shuffle these. Let's just get a little bit more guidance from from Spirit. I always say a little bit more guidance from our guides, and it's just like, well, yeah, okay. You know what? I just love when I get that card. You'll see why I acted that way. So where are you being called to on your journey? This is definitely a new journey for you guys. Creating heaven on earth. It is happening. So I feel like, I'll put it this way for you guys. Is that right? Yeah. So I feel like this is a whole new journey for you guys. Some of you may not have experienced this kind of like depth of pain and change. And, you know, when things come to light, you think everything would be just, you know, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. And it's like, you could see all your obstacles, right? If you know that song, it's like, I can see all obstacles in my way. It's like, you're not going to be happy about it though. You know what I mean? Just because you have clarity doesn't mean that it's going to be like, great. You know, and I feel like this journey, that's what this is about. Trust your intuition. I'm just going to say intuition because you see this word. Do you see that word? Let's not say that word. I'm just refusing to say it. Anyway, it makes me uncomfortable. What is that feeling within you trying? So trust your intuition. There is something within you talking to you. There is something within you that is trying to reach out to you and speak to you and guide you into this time. Especially your ancestors, your guides, your mentors. But you are being divinely guided. That's what I said at the very beginning of this reading. You are divinely guided. So trust in that. I know that it could be hard. I know that this is kind of a weird and strange place, but it is leading to something wonderful for you guys. So trust, you're doing great. You're doing wonderfully, and you're just going to keep progressing and also accepting the blessings along the way. So anyway, that is what I have for you guys. If this resonated with you, like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know how it resonated with you. I love you so much. You deserve all the happiness. Just because you're kind of going through a weird time doesn't mean you're unworthy. But yeah, I will see you guys in the love readings for water signs. Later.